And the Horned Frogs will kick it away to start. Fielded in the end zone, it's Jordan. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he had just taken a knee in the end zone. The offense lining up for a first down play. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10.
I love when players understand the situations and they understand where the first down marker is and they understand where I got to get to. A lot of people you'll see run north-south and try to bounce out wide and make big plays. Sometimes it's not about making big plays. Sometimes it's about getting that first down to make sure I get an extra set of downs instead of trying to make those big touchdown runs.
They're going to go right back to him on first down. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Georgia State jumps back to the line. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. On second down, he's looking downfield. He fires one deep over the middle. And it's caught at the 10. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Panthers! You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Fielded in the end zone. It's Nash. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Offense getting set for first down. Looking to move it through the air. Grab behind the line. It's Chubb. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few. You know, sometimes even a short gain like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
Now he'll throw back into the middle. Brings it down on the right side. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, and now the defense is really on its heels. He'll come out throwing on first down. Fires to the wideout. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch.
And that's the danger. When you've got a receiver like that, if you blitz and you're playing man coverage, he's one-on-one, and he's going to burn you if you don't get home to the quarterback.
To the air on first down. Finds his tight end. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. The Horned Frogs come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Complete downfield. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. Run in the red zone. It's Chubb. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Operating in the red zone here on second down. He's looking to throw. He's got it on the move. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. The secondary walks up on the line showing press coverage. And he'll be stopped for no gain and will be stopped for the end of the first quarter.
Georgia State 7, TCU 0.
They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. They move the tight end all over. Tight end finds a soft spot. Give him 6. Touchdown, Horned Frogs!
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
Lining up to add another. Right down the boulevard. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away.
Number 19, set to kick it off.
He'll bring it out. It's Jordan. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you've played a lot of plays, you get worn out, you need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen. Palmer, now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a two-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get their wind.
Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29.
And runs like that are like body blows in a boxing match. 4, 5, 6-yard gains early turn into 20, 30, 40-yard gains later. They really wear down defenses, and they test their physicality.
They'll try to get the first through the air, showing the arm strength to the left. And he'll pull it in inside the 20. Touchdown, Georgia State. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Well, as a defense, you know you're going to see the go-round, especially against this guy. He does it to defenses, it seems, every single week, and so they're not able to get back deep enough to get run by. He makes the catch and then runs it into the end zone. They're going to have to change up their coverage and get some safety help up over the top because this guy's speed is a problem.
And he puts through the extra point. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he's coming out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. He's gonna pass. Makes the grab down the middle. Brought down at the 25 after he picked up 10. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. He's looking to throw it. The quick out. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route, and this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
They'll throw it on first down. Trying to make magic with his feet. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain.
Nice job by the defense. You got to dial into your keys. You got to make sure you're reading those guys up front. They did a good job. They saw it. They pulled the trigger. They knew the quarterback had it. They weren't fooled. Strung it out. Did a nice job and limited the damage with that QB run.
Using his legs, it's Chop. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
Yeah, and the running back didn't get much here, but, you clearly want to always establish the tempo, run the football, be consistent, make that defense physically meet the challenge.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. With the catch, it's Nash. Tackled, but he has a first down.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up.
Gonna take a shot, and he makes the catch inside the 20.
I love when you back the defense off of you. If you want to get aggressive, I'll take shots down the field, make the defense play more conservative, and now what? Now you're in the red zone with a chance to get some points.
And the Horned Frogs will line it up on 1st and 10. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Now improvising. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. They gave up the sack on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. They're bringing heat. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there, I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
Makes the grab on the left. They'd hope to be able to pick up enough after the catch, but a good stop leaves them with a 4th and short.
Really good job by the defense being physical, understanding the situation in the game. The ball's going to come out quick. You know that. Go make the tackle, force the 4th down.
On 4th down, trying to keep the drive alive with the run here. And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, TCU!
And I love that this offense stuck to it, stuck to the run game, didn't panic. They got down, but they answered the bell right before the half, and they got this thing right where they want it now. They can tie this football game and hopefully go into the half with a lot of momentum.
He'll bring it out. It's Jordan. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. Now they're backed up here, Jesse. Wonder how aggressive they're willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to how much confidence they have in this quarterback and his decision-making, because you cannot throw an interception at this part of the field with this little time left.
And I think that's conversations you've had with the young fella on the sidelines, being like, what are you comfortable with right here that we can run? Maybe stay aggressive, but make sure I don't make that mistake.
And as an offense, you've got such a special talent playing QB. You've got to do a better job protecting him. If you can let this guy set his feet, he can light this defense up.
Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Oh, it gives him the tough stiff arm. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
Comes out throwing on 1st down. Pocket starts to collapse. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
Quarterback changing the plays at the line. After the incompletion, they go back up top. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it's picked off. And he will be run out of bounds on the return, so the damage is limited as we wrap up the first half. Ready to start things here in the second half. Georgia State about to kick it away. And that is not what they were after. Kickoff sails out of bounds. An excellent field position for this offense. Line gets set, first down. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Starting to feel a little pressure. He is brought down, but man, what a job to find some running room and move the chains.
Well, he does a really nice job buying time, and I love the awareness there, understanding no one's open downfield, knowing where the sticks are, and he's able to use his athleticism to get that first down.
Looking to go up top on first down. Coming after it. Keeps the play going. But he can't get away again, and down he goes, and the trickeration is not so tricky.
Brings up second down.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Yeah, I think the running back kind of went rogue on that last running play. I'm not sure it was designed to go that direction. He tried to make it happen on his own, and unfortunately ended up losing yards.
On third and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Finds his man. It's Chubb. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down.
Listen, you hear all the time about how important it is to stay on schedule offensively, right? And this is a perfect example. You just can't have negative plays early in drives because even when you come up with big plays like we just saw, you're still miles away from picking up this first down. You're making it so hard on your offense.
On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. Throws to the wideout. And the ball is picked off. Bringing it back. The 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Panthers. A great return for the touchdown. Any return for a touchdown is a great one to a defense.
How about that, man? Fourth down, trying to go make a play, get this offense going, get it sparked, get some points on the board, and that couldn't have gone any worse. They throw the pick. Not only that, they return it all the way back for 6. That offense just shot themselves right in the foot.
Getting set for the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14.
That makes the score Georgia State 21, TCU.
They're lining up to kick it off after the pick 6, and that defense will come out feeling it. He's going to try his luck from the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped. When he brought it out of the end zone, he'll be stopped at the 15. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. This possession will be a test after squandering that long drive, throwing a pick 6, Jesse.
You're right, Reese. Well, I think this is really dependent, too, on the leaders in this huddle right now to step up and help this offense get back on pace here on this drive.
Yeah, and this defense is frothing at the mouth. They're excited. They're jacked up. They just made a big play. They got all the momentum, so they're ready to hunt.
Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it.
And on a corner route like that, the ball has got to come out quickly. That football is going to travel a long distance, so you got to get it out quick. You got to put enough air under the football so your receiver can locate it. Nice job executing between those two.
Scrambling away. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
There to stop him at the 43, but he gets 5 and moves the sticks.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Georgia State 21, TCU 14.
They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. They're getting this guy lathered up. They finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the first down.
Well, right away after picking up a first down, they go right back to their playmaker at running back, and I love the push they got up front, getting a hat on a hat, opening a huge hole for the back.
And you become so hard to defend when you can run the football successfully on first down. You're starting like that. Now what opens up? Play action. Now you're making me play pass and run. This offense, if they can create that run physicality, now it opens up everything else.
He's going to pass on second down. Still looking on the move. Now he's going to send this one deep to the right. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. With the catch, it's Nash. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. It's fourth down now, and this likely the final snap before the 2-minute warning. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Looking for the end zone. It's incomplete.